Hello, my crafty friends. This is Teresa with Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. Welcome back to day 2 sneak peek of the February box of the month. I have the next paper pad, the next ephemera, and the stamp, and one of the stamp sets that goes with this. This will also be your junior box of the month. So, this is called Tweet. And let me show you this color palette. I love the soft color palette of this paper pad. It has a rainbow. Then we have some green tone-on-tone like grass and some coral colored speckles, kind of to match this paper on the back. Then we have some yellow branches with bird's nests on them. We have a yellow, very pale yellow polka dot, and then a leaf pattern. Then we have a blue pattern with flowers in the background with flower boxes. Then we have a purple gingham with bird houses, a purple gingham, a yellow stripe, and then a yellow stripe with mushrooms and bird's nests. And then we start to repeat. So you get 4 designs of, you get 4 sheets and you get 12 designs. You get 4 sheets of each design front and back. So our typical paper pad. The name of the paper pad is Tweet. I love naming these paper pads. So, just a beautiful color palette this month. So, let's look at the ephemera. I'll move the stamp set out of the way for a minute. And let's look at some of the ephemera. I've got a sheet of 12 by 12 sheet of craft cardstock to kind of put my ephemera on. We've got some bird's nests and some mushrooms. Let's see if I can zoom in just a bit. Okay, there we go. And then we have some branches, a big cluster of mushrooms and caterpillars and birds, some hearts, flowers, then we have some birds in a nest, bird houses, some little elements you can put your ephemera on, some mushrooms, and just all kinds of stuff. I will lay it out and take a picture, and you can see the picture next. So today we are going to make a card. So let me get all of that together. Oh, I forgot. Let's look at the stamp set first. So this stamp set is called Boho Rainbow Builder. And we have a rainbow, some different size little parts of the rainbow. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different rainbow things. And then we have some sentiments. We have hi, thank you. I'm sorry, I am not in frame. You are awesome. We have 2 clouds. a heart and another heart, hello, and then sending some happy, and then sending positive vibes. So great stamp set to have in your stash. And then you can also get the matching dies. You can pick those up in the shop. You have dies to cut out some of the rainbow arches, and then dies to cut out all of the elements, the hearts, and the two little clouds. So let's get to making a card. I've got a design in my head, and let's get to that. I'm gonna zoom back out for a minute so you can see everything. All right, so I have cut out with a wonky stitched rectangle this a piece of white paper, and I am sorry for the shadows this morning. And then I am going to choose sorry, I got the stamp set out, and we'll use that in a minute. I am going to choose we're just going to use one piece of paper. And I think I'm going to use this one with the leaves on the background. And we are going to cut out with a wonky stitched rectangle this piece of paper. We are going to do something that I have never done before today. So we are going to make a little background with this stamp on our white piece of paper. So let me get out my stamping tool. So I am going to get all of my little rainbow pieces all onto my piece of paper, and I am kind of doing a random pattern here. I'm gonna do the solid rainbows and then the little, I don't know what you call them, the little pattern ones. So I'm just making a pattern here, and then I pulled out the paper pad to choose my inks. I'm going to use my ink daubers to ink up my rainbow stamps. I'm using Catherine Pooler inks. The first one in the pink is called It's a Girl, and I forgot that I needed to condition my stamps, so I rubbed that ink off, and then I just rubbed my hand all over the stamp to kind of get the manufacturer's residue off of there. And so I'm using the pink and on the top one and that bottom one that was, you know, kind of going off the paper. I realized I probably should have put one going off the right side of the paper too, but I didn't. So just adding a little bit more ink here, and one little more of the pink, and then we'll be done with the pink. And so we're gonna pull the stamps off and set them to the side. I'll get those washed up in a bit. And then the next color is an orange color, and it's called Clay Mask. And you know, I just went for a soft color palette, soft to match the you know, to match the paper pad. The orange was a little bit darker than what I thought it was going to be, but that was the lightest orange ink I had. And if you you know, want to recreate this, just use some real light inks, you know, of any colored inks you might have in your stash. I used a yellow, and I forgot to catch what the color of this yellow was. Anyhow, we'll catch that in just a second. Well, nope, couldn't catch it. Sorry. This green is called Garden Party, and I'm gonna get that one stamped down, and it goes beautiful the first time. The next one is Serenade, and I'm moving on to the little pattern parts of the rainbow, and this Serenade is kind of like a bluish purple. So I need to add just a little bit more ink, stamp it down one more time, and then we're good. And then the last one, oh no, that one was Tranquil, not Serenade. This one is Serenade, and this one is purple, or a lavender. And we're going to put that down, and it goes really nice the very first time. So then we're all done, and now I'm going to put my card together, put my piece of pattern paper down with a white border showing on my card base. Then I put my rainbow builded panel in the middle, and now I am going to pick out my ephemera pieces, and they look, this goes together seamlessly almost at the beginning, except I didn't want that yellow heart. I wanted that pink heart down there, and I just needed to pull it out of the package to find the sun. And because I already knew from laying it all out for the picture how I wanted to do this. So getting all the ephemera put back in the package, and now I'm going to figure out what sentiment that I want to go on the front of the card. So I got the stamp out and just kind of moved it around, and then I settled on that hello, and I am going to put it right there in the center. I'm going to stamp it and cut it out with the die. So I am going to stamp my sentiment down with VersaFine Nocturne ink, and then cut it out with the die. And then I'm going to get everything glued together and kind of recap the card. Okay, so I got my sentiment cut out. It shows, I probably have already said this, but I chose the hello, the little tiny hello, because this is my little story about my little scene. Oh. My little caterpillar down here is just crawling along, making his trail, just minding his own business. Mother bird is off looking for something to feed her baby birds. So the mother bird isn't like in the picture. And so she is probably going to swoop down and grab this caterpillar and feed it to her baby birds. Do baby birds eat caterpillars? I don't know. I know birds do because I've seen them do that. Big birds. Okay, we need to pull that down just a little bit. Okay, so that's going to go right there. And then I think I'm going to keep everything flat. And then the sun is going to go right up here in the corner. Oops, let's put a little more glue there. To get it down. There we go. All right. So there we have our card. We have with our little rainbow background and our die cuts ephemera on the front and using this stamp set. So I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to come back tomorrow and Jamie will have day 3 of the sneak peek, and I will link yesterday's sneak peek so you can see what Jamie did yesterday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.